Hi, it's Adam from realitymanifestation.com, and in this video I'm going to be going through how to visualize vividly and how to use visualization to manifest. Now, there are many reasons why visualization is very useful for achieving your goals and manifesting and creating changes in your life. But what I'm going to go through in this video is how to visualize more vividly, so you get more from your visualizations so you can feel it more, then how to transfer that into manifesting what you want. Now, in terms of the actual definition of visualization, is either creating or recalling images that help you interpret something. So basically you're creating mental images and having an internal experience. But in terms of practically why people visualize in terms of a performance, self-development, manifestation perspective, throughout the rest of this video when I mention visualization I also mean adding sounds and touch and sensations as well, because it's all for the purpose of creating the feelings and sensations and communicating this to the unconscious mind. So now I'm going to go through several different techniques you can use to visualize more vividly, and then go through how you can roll and combine them all together to get the most from your visualizations. The unconscious mind is always playing and recalling certain images. It's just the majority of the time we aren't consciously aware of what they are. But I've personally found, rather than trying to always conjure up your own images, get yourself in a relaxed state and just relax and allow whatever images come naturally to your mind. Just make sure as you are doing this, you are in a safe environment, as you may fall asleep whilst doing this, but this is going to put you in more of a receptive state and make it easier for you to recall and create internal images. If you really struggle to come up with any images while sitting there and allowing your mind to sort of daydream and conjure up its own images, a powerful yet simple way of controlling where your mind is focusing is through questions. So start to ask yourself questions and describe what something looks like that you want to see. Or if you can see something very vaguely, start to describe it. So for example, if your mind randomly thinks of an apple, ask yourself, what colour is that apple? What's the texture feel like? Is it rough? Is it soft? As I'm asking you these questions and guiding you through this process, you may have internally seen an apple as I asked you these questions. So you can do the same process by yourself by asking questions and describing what you see. Part of this comes through a technique and method called image streaming, where basically you describe whatever images come to you or whatever images you want to create, and it helps make the images more clear and more vivid. So now going back to it, as you allow your mind to conjure up its own images, start describing what you can see to make it more vivid and clear, and ask yourself questions that forces your mind to focus on it and to get more detail. So to give you another example, if you can see a chair, what colour is the chair? Is it made out of leather? What material is on the chair? After you have done this for a few minutes, or however long it takes for you to be able to see quite vivid images, and you start to feel it, then move on to visualizing what you actually want to see, and again by asking yourself questions and describing it in detail. Another technique that will make this easier is, before you start visualizing in the first place, find some images that represent what you want to manifest, think or feel. So if you wanted a certain job, find an image that represents that job you want, or a particular life partner. Anything when you look at it makes you feel and associate the very thing you want to manifest, and stare at it for a few moments so you have it vividly within your mind. And then you can take this image and modify it as you go through the process I just guided you through, for getting the visual images more clear and seeing yourself within the image. And then another useful tool, because in terms of using visualization for manifestation, is communicating to the unconscious mind what you are experiencing is real. And what can help with this is by simply adding music whilst you are visualizing. But you want the music to help create the sensations of what you want to feel. So for example, if you want to feel proud, a sense of achievement, love, or whatever it may be, you want music that helps create those emotions. If you're wanting to create feelings of love and you start listening to heavy metal, it might not be the best choice. Unless you associate heavy metal with someone you are in love with, for example. So as you are visualizing what you want to manifest, to recap what I've gone through so far, first off, have some images you have found for real that represent what you want to experience or manifest. So you already have a baseline of where to start from. Have some music prepared that helps you create the sensations. And if you struggle to visualize initially, just in a relaxed state, allow your mind to come up with whatever images it does naturally. Begin describing and asking questions that forces your mind to get more detailed and specific to what you can see. And then go towards the images you had found that represent what you want to manifest and have yourself within it. And again, begin to describe them and ask yourself questions to make the images more brighter and more vivid. And focus on creating the image as large and bright and close to you as you possibly can, as this will further enhance how real it feels to you. And to expand upon what I've gone through in this video, it's also worth becoming aware of what style of visualization works best for you. For example, focusing on sounds or the touching sensations may help you create the sensations of what you want to experience, more than the actual imagery itself. I've already done a video that will help you become aware of what style of visualization works best for you, that I'm going to leave in the description box down below. I hope you have found this video useful. If you have, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Also share this video with anyone who you think will benefit from learning more about visualization, and comment down below on how your visualizations feel after applying these tips. I hope you found this video useful, and I shall see you soon.